Long awaited, y'all been requesting for this joint. We got Gucci Mane, Everybody Looking. His first album since he been released. Man, where do you start with Gucci Mane? Brr, the flame. I was talking about this earlier when they was talking about how he's gonna have an early release date with Armel and them. I was talking about how Gucci can go on a future run if he plays his cards right. I was talking about how Future has now become so front forward as like the favorite, most popular rapper or favorite rapper amongst like even like the white media and everything. Like he had to deal with Apple and everything. He just became like he went from a regular trap nigga to like, yo, Future's everywhere now. So I was like, if with all this buzz Gucci's getting on Twitter and all social media, like if he plays his cards right with his next album, he could go on around like that. And with this project, he ain't do that for me personally. The first track, No Sleep. I mean, it wasn't a dud like some of the other tracks on here, but I really didn't get too much from No Sleep. It was pretty much like a toss-up. It wasn't really much anything for me. But after that, that's where like the meat of the album for me. I feel like the bottom end of the album was horrible. The middle part for me is where I got most of the good substance of the album.
Hey, Gucci Mane back, the Flair, the terror on the streets is back. Charlamagne call him the boogeyman of hip hop, all that beautiful shit. Hey man, Gucci, he started off the album with me. I fuck with No Sleep. That's that trap Gucci, man. Anybody that bump any Gucci already know what I'm talking about. He started it off hard for me. And then the next joint was Outdo You. That shit was cool, but it wasn't like No Sleep. I was like, oh, this shit tough. Outdo You was like, it was a regular filler, just put it in the album and whatnot. And then Back on Road is like, yo, the thing about this album that I peeped was back-to-back songs when he had Back on Road with Drake. That shit was super regular to me. Like, it was just like it's gonna be a hit regardless because it's Gucci and Drake and shit like that. But it's like, it's just a regular joint to me. Like, it wasn't nothing I was like, yo, this is a hit. But it's gonna be a big joint just because of the name, off the name alone. And then the next joint was Way Back. Way Back was that heat, man. Way Back was super fire to me. Like, the beat was dope as fuck. And then he was like, just Gucci being Gucci, man, he said what he wanted to say. He was like, I'd rather be on a Zay track than a Dre track. Like, whichever nigga you know would say that shit about that Drake. And I'm just like, that shit was super tough, though. The whole flow of the beat is just like, yeah, you fuck with it. And Gucci got that flow. Gucci got that, you know what I'm saying? He just got that, like, that vibe, man, where it's just different. The same thing I was saying about Glizzy. Like, you know it's Glizzy on the track, and you know it's Gucci on the track. Like, you don't gotta hear nothing else. His ad-lib, Bird, all that beautiful shit. That shit was tough. And then the next joint again, bruh, another feature. Like, it's from Kanye now with the Pussy Print. I'm thinking this shit about to be heat. But it didn't do nothing for me. Like, I'd rather hear... It really didn't do nothing because Kanye and Drake to me, they don't really mesh with Gucci, bruh. Like, Gucci, they more so on some like other shit, and Gucci's on this trap shit. And it's like, it doesn't mesh for me, like, at all.
I don't know where you going with that. For me, from 2 to 6, I think that's like the best songs in there. And Pussy Print, I think, even though the idea of Pussy Print is kind of corny to me, but the whole song to me bump. I think that's the best song on here. I feel like him and Kanye did a dope thing on there. Yeah, I definitely agree with you on Back on Road though. Like, it's catchy, it's cool for now because it's Drake and Gucci. But this time next year, no one's going to be touching that. But yeah, Way Back, definitely fire. I say what do you say? I mean what I say.
Yeah.
I say what I mean.
Yeah, that shit was tough. Nah, Way Back is definitely heat.
And then when he was like, they said Atlanta dropped Gucci, why would they do that? Like, the simplest bars, yeah. If you articulate it and say it in a certain way, it just tough.
It's effective.
It just rings more in you.
It's effective.
But yeah, I definitely, but like, yeah, after Outdo Ya, and then you go down to pop music. For me, pop music, I feel like that's the most introspective you're gonna get out of Gucci.
Man. Pop music is that heat.
Yeah, pop music is definitely...
Whoever produced that beat, dog, you definitely deserve a bag. Like, whoever made that pop music beat, that shit thump hard. Like, I was looking at this nigga, I looked at him, as soon as the song came out, I looked at him like this. Like, who was that?
I thought you didn't like it, that's why you said that.
I had the ugly face. That shit was so hard, bro. That beat... That shit thumped crazy.
Yeah, but like, that's the most you're gonna get out of introspective Gucci because he was talking about how they trying to change his style. You should go more mainstream. Like, nah, nigga. Zone 6 from the jump. You know what it is. There ain't no pop music. Like, this is how I do it. You're not gonna change me. And like, he's definitely said that when he's talking about he was just talking about when he's talking about how they want him on death row, but like, not these crackers mad because he moved next door. Like, it's just he's just telling you how it is. Like, for me, I like pop music, but man, from there,
that hood nigga shit. Hey yo, bro, bro, group home dog. Hey yo, anybody that know the kid or know already, I do not fuck with Young Thug at all, bro. Like, it's a dud. But damn, bro, I'm not a hater. This nigga Young Thug showed up. Like, Young Thugger showed up on that group home shit. Like,
it's
that shit. Huh? Oh, Guwap home. I'm bugging. Young Thug showed up, bro. Like, good music is good music from anybody. Young Thug showed up. I was like, this Thugger? I knew it was Thugger, but I was like, God, this Thugger? Because they know I don't fuck with Thugger shit, but this shit was dope, bro. Thugger stole that track from the chorus to just like, everything, bro. The flow on it, I was like, yo, this nigga Thugger is dope.
Definitely wildin'. Thugger ruined this track.
Nah, I fucked with
He came home. I could not. What he say on Go Up Home in that show? I'm like, shut up, bro. That nigga is so whack. Usually I like Thug. I hate Thugger period, but I can stand him on a chorus or if he says a couple lines or two. But like, yo, I feel like he ruined this from the jump. He came in loud, irritating, and
that's what I like about it.
No, I don't like that at all. Thugger ruined that whole track. That's the worst track on here because of him.
Like, I like energetic Thugger, like, especially on the, like, even anything I've ever heard that I was like, oh, this is alright from Thugger. Is like, it's energetic shit, like, from the what's that joint? If it ain't about the money, like, when he was like, ay, and he going up and check. Like, I don't like calm Thugger. That shit is not cool at all. Not for me personally, but I like energetic Thugger because his voice is different and he gives you that, like, hey, you wanna go like that. That Goo Album shit was tough, bro. I fuck with Thugger on that song, but yeah, that shit was tough. And then the next joint was Gucci Please. Bruh, the beat on that shit thump, bruh. And the Gucci Please is one of my, it reminds me of one of my favorite Gucci songs. It's like, Gucci, you don't love me. Gucci, you don't love me. I think I love her. It reminded me of that shit. That shit bump, bruh. That Gucci Please, that joint definitely bumped. And I was like, yeah, right now we definitely on a, this would sound like a solid album to me. And then Gucci got into the joint Robbed.
Oh my goodness.
But Robbed to me was like the most introspective to me because this nigga, he was, everybody know Gucci Man he ain't no sweetheart. Like he got a track record of going hard. So for Gucci Man, quote unquote, the Superman of hip hop, for him to say, yeah, I didn't rob niggas, but I didn't been robbed too. I'm not ashamed to say that. I'm like, damn, that's some real shit. Cause there's a lot of niggas out here who sweethearts, they pussy, but they act like nobody could ever do nothing to them. But it's like, for Gucci to say that, I'm like, that's some real thorough, like, shit. If that can happen to Gucci, that can happen to damn near anybody, because we already know Gucci track record. And I'm like, that's dope as hell to me personally, bruh.
Bruh, like I said, after pop music, there's nothing on here for me, bruh. Like, the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tracks, I literally got almost nothing for it. Actually, no, the first day out the feds, and that's because the music video really helped me see what he was trying to create. Because like, if you see the music video, God, this big as shit, bro. He just walk around sharpening knives. I'm like, oh my gosh, he looked intimidating as hell, bro. And he just big, like,
nah, bro.
Big.
I think like he about to be playing safety somewhere, bro.
Yeah, I definitely like first day out of feds, but other than that, bro, I've never been a Gucci fan. I was never on the way before, and like during he was locked, people was riding for him. I ain't have not much to say. Like, I don't know, Gucci's just not an artist for me. I don't know.
First day out the feds was tough. Definitely, that shit was definitely tough. And like, to me, it's like,
oh, it's my fault to cut you off. But back you saying was Robbed. Like, oh, he was so off beat on that, and I feel like his rhyme scheme was like nowhere to be found. That's me personally. I feel like he was all over the place on Robbed.
And even on Robbed, I like the line when he was like, he said, I just don't rob a nigga, I rob he said, I just don't rob a nigga, I rob the whole crew. I thought that shit was the key. But to me, bro, it's like, I like shit like the what he say? He was like, the richest nigga. It's not even nothing that's crazy, but I just like it because I'm like, I could vibe to it. A lot of this, like, even first day out of Fed was Gucci was low key kind of spitting, like he was talking that talk, like he was really going off. And like I said, the video was tough. Like you said, the video was tough, and I fucked with it. And then it's like Elisa M and richest nigga to me is the same thing. It's just some shit that you play and you be like, yeah.
Elisa M is so corny.
It's kind of like,
it's so corny.
To me, it's like, it's one of those joints when I bump it, I'm like, yeah, when I get my money, y'all, you feel me? I'm only gonna fuck with it unless if it's a Lisa M. Or I'm trying to be the richest nigga in the room when I hop in. When I come through somewhere in the spot and I'm like, I fuck with it. It's just like it's
another point
shit.
I was really disappointed was All My Children. I felt like he could have made that very special and toned in on a very key point that he raised a lot of these artists, a lot of your favorite hip hop artists in the game today. I felt like he could have honed in and like really educated people or made like a good song about that. Like there was so much substance and there were so many things that he could have went in, but like all these rappers is all my children. Like he really missed the ball on that one. He really missed the ball on that one for me.
I agree, cause all my honesty, bro. Let's really genuinely. Niggas always talking about niggas jacking styles and shit, but really, honestly, dog. The shit that's happening in the future, where everybody sounding like Future, bro. Gucci done literally done touch all these niggas. Like literally, bro. Everybody is Gucci. A lot of these niggas is Gucci children, bro. Like honestly, from the demeanor, from him, from like he done put on Thug, he done put on like he helped put on the Migos, he done put on Waka, like he done put on a lot of people that's still here. And Waka and them didn't really like Waka's Waka, bro. Like he got his own thing, but. Like I'm saying, either Gucci done put him on, or they done took like Gucci like type of style, or they want to emulate Gucci. Gucci done influence a lot of people. So All My Children, like he said, definitely could have been some shit where you like, he could have definitely had some serious balls in it where you like, ooh, that's hard. And everything he would have said most likely would have been factual, because a lot of these niggas are his children. But yeah, that to me was a Debbie Downer too. After First Day Out, it got kind of quiet. But yeah, that's that. You ready? Yeah, man, this Gucci joint, that shit, it's solid to me, bro. It's definitely a solid project. And a lot of rappers, when they first come out of jail, they be having that jail rust, and they should be sounding like kind of boo-boo. But Gucci, he was solid, like, I don't know if it's probably because he was still releasing music while in jail, but I wouldn't have known that he left to go anywhere. I wouldn't know that he did time. So to me, he gets more points for that, for not getting no jail rust on him. And to me, it was some songs I really wasn't like fucking with, but majority of the album I was fucking with. So I'm gonna give this joint like a good 70. And I'm being hard on niggas, man, but I fuck with it personally. So I'm gonna give it a good 70. And it's the same as the Glizzy joint. I'm gonna put it on it. They both 70s, and to me, like I fuck with Gucci shit, bro. I'm not like a fiend Gucci fan, but I definitely fuck with his shit, and I like he has his own lane, which I can appreciate for what he does, and it's like. This shit it just falls right into that joint, dog. Gucci, you don't love me.
Like I said earlier, man, I've never really been a big Gucci fan before he got locked, during his incarceration. None of that. I've never really vibe with Gucci's music like that. I know like dudes like Kyle love it, but like I can't really vibe with it. For me, personally, I still think Pussy Print, even though it was kind of like the topic was kind of corny, like the music itself that song was dope. The song was like way back in pop music. But other than that, I don't see too much replay value from this tape for me. I don't really get too much from it in the long term, in the long run. Like I said, I thought that he could, if he played his cards right, he can go on a future run and be like pushed into the mainstream. Like I know he's the king of trap, but I feel like he could have been pushed into like, oh, this is the best rapper out, like on the mainstream or like to Apple Music type of deals and stuff like that. But yeah, he didn't really hit in my eyes to do that. So, but regardless, for me, I'll give this project a 45 out of 100. That's just where I stand with it. But let me know what you think. Get in the comment box. Subscribe to the channel, all that. And we're gonna get back with more reviews and all that. Straight Facts homie, man.